Why you undervalue yourself despite seeing beauty everywhere. You see, what you need to realize is that you were never broken to be fixed. That's point number one. A lot of people go around life thinking that they need to be fixed from something, or they need to be healed from something, or this needs to be done. But what you need to realize is life will give you what you are, not what you think you are. Why is it that we can appreciate beauty outside of ourselves, but fail to recognize the beauty inside of ourselves? Knowing that recognizing the beauty inside of yourself will get you to the point in which you want to get to. Especially when we view nature. Nature doesn't try to be beautiful. It just is. Okay? Nature just is beautiful. And that's why we intrinsically find ourselves attracted to it. Because something that doesn't try to be is. If you just are, you are. You're not trying to be. However, as humans, it's in our nature to try. It's in nature just does, but it's in our nature to try. So why is it that we try to be beautiful when we know nature just is? Why is it that trying itself is the thing that's holding us back? Let's get into it. The act of trying indicates the lack thereof, a separation. For example, if I'm trying to be the fastest in my class, that means intrinsically somewhere within myself, I believe I'm not the fastest in my class. If I'm trying to be the strongest, it means I don't think I'm the strongest. You don't try to be something if you already are. Okay? So, for you to try to be who you are, for you to try to be beautiful, for you to try to be whatever it is that you're trying to be, it already indicates that there's a separation there. And so long as there's a separation, there can never be an actualization. So, you need to start thinking from the position thereof, not chasing that position. You see it reflected in life all throughout. You see it done over and over and over and over again. Why is it that, quote unquote, the women love the bad guys? It's not the fact that they're, quote unquote, bad guys. It's that they're not chasing. Because chasing repels. It means that they're running from. For you to chase something, it means we're running from. The cheetah chases its prey because the prey is running. If the prey wasn't running, there was no need for a chase. So why are you chasing your desired reality? You have an option. Where energy goes, or attention goes, energy flows. So for you to go and now chase that, it obviously indicates a lack thereof. This is why the whole grind culture is folded. Because at the end of the day, you're chasing something. You're chasing something that you don't have, and therefore you will carry on chasing it. And it's this whole rat race. You lock yourself into the rat race by choice. By choice. Something I always say is ignorance is bliss until it's not, and therefore it's a choice. Right? So long as you don't know why, ignorance is bliss. You don't know why you're doing it. You don't know why you're going through the motions. However, once you've awoken your mind to it, those who have opened their eyes, they can never be the same again. Because they know. And at that point, ignorance is a choice. You need to understand that you just are. The same way nature is. You just are. And what you need to do is shift yourself from your old paradigm. Because the old paradigm is what's gotten you to this position. It's fueling you to get to this position. But it's not going to be the you that gets you to that next position. Because you need to become someone else. It's what it means to die to the flesh. Okay? That's what it means. It doesn't matter what religion you are, what you believe in. It doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, just know the fact that it was made means that it was made. The fact that it was made means that it was made. Right? You're fighting against something that's intrinsic to you. You conjure up all these thoughts and you wonder why you're getting to certain places and you've got to certain positions and you're not getting to certain positions. It's your old paradigm. Your old paradigm does not want to die. Well, that is what it means to die to the flesh. It doesn't want to go. Why would it? It's cozy. It's comfy. It's happy where it is. Why do you think it is that every time you're short of a breakthrough, something happens? Something that you're always falling to. It could be the good old hand. It could be a little, don't matter what it is. It's your vice. It's something that you intrinsically have labeled and hammered and locked down to your old paradigm. It's something that triggers a negative or a low vibrational emotion. Right? That's something there. Is what is called an energy sap or an egregore. Right? You are now formulating and creating your own enemy. But at the same time, it doesn't have to be like that. This is the beauty of it. It doesn't have to be. The same way you find beauty in nature without any type of inspiration is the same way you can find beauty in you. Right? Same way. It's a quote I've made up, right? And it's a quote I say to myself, and it's helped me. Right? So I'll say it to you guys. Why is it that man can admire the beauty of the stars, the beauty of the sky, the immensity of the sea, the beauty of nature and the flowers, yet at the same time diminish one's own self? But is it not the same creator that made man? Ask yourself, why is that? It boils down to the trying aspect. If you shift your mind to the being of instead of trying to be, you will find that the mental knowledge you get and the ideas you get are of a different quality. Completely different quality. I guarantee you. 100% guarantee you. It's the same way you tune into, I don't know what radio channel you listen to or what channel you listen to. The channel's on. You don't need to know Cartoon Network's on while you're watching Sky Sports to know Cartoon Network's on. But the moment you type in whatever number Cartoon Network is, you tune in. Same way life works. The fact that you can think it, you know what I'm saying. If you're watching this video because you know what I'm saying. In fact, most of you don't even need to be watching this video. Most of you don't even need to be watching this video. At the end of the day, all it really comes down to is getting out of your comfort zone and doing something that makes your old paradigm dissolve. Think boss battles. When the old paradigm flares up, it's only because it's threatened. Only because it's threatened. And when you realize that, you will come to fall in love. You will absolutely come to fall in love with the flare-ups and the old paradigm shifts and all of this rare, because you know you're on the right path. It's the only reason.